In this video, we're going to talk more about lines and hit the point slope form and a few linear functions. The point slope formula for a line is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. M, of course, is the slope, and then x1 and y1 is the point on the line. Now, when you're writing these equations, your y here and your x here are the variables x and y that will remain for your equation. So let's see what that looks like. So we're going to write the equation of a line that passes through negative 4, 2. So there's my x1, y1, and then my slope is 2. So it's going to be y minus y1, which is 2, equals m, which is 2, times x minus x1, which is negative 4. Okay, so that ends up giving me y minus 2 equals, when you distribute that, that's 2x, and then this minus a negative is a plus, and then that would be plus 8. Add the 2, y equals 2x plus 10. Now, please understand that this, when we substitute here, that's the point slope form. Then when we did all of this simplifying, we ended up in slope intercept form. And then I can simply move the 2 over and make it negative 2x plus y equals 10. And then divide everything by negative 1 and get 2x minus y equals negative 10. And this is what we would call standard form. So there you can see a line from when we took the information: point slope form, slope intercept form, and standard form. So let's look at this next one. It passes through 5, 0, which is x1, y1, with a slope of negative 2/3. So y minus 0 equals negative 2/3, x minus 5. This is going to be your point slope form of the line. Then y minus 0 is just y equals distribute, and this is going to be negative 2/3 x plus 10/3, and there's my slope intercept form of that line. Then if we move the x term over, we get 2/3 x plus y equals 10/3. And typically in standard form, we don't leave fractions. And so since the denominator is 3, I'm going to multiply everything by 3, and that's going to give me 2x plus 3y equals 10, and there's your standard form of that line. So as you can see, given information, we can move from point slope form to any other form that we need. Let's try a couple of more. Now, please keep in mind that if you're given 2 points, the first thing you need to find is going to be the slope. And remember, the slope is a change in y over the change in x. So I'm going to subtract my y, so 1 minus negative 4, over the x's, negative 2 minus negative 1. That's 1 plus 4, so that's 5. That's negative 2 plus 1, which is negative 1. So my slope is negative 5. Then I can go to my point slope form. And so y minus y1, and I can choose either one of these points. It does not matter. I'm going to use negative 2, 1. So y minus 1 equals m, which is negative 5, times x minus negative 2. Now, minus a negative is a positive, so I'm going to save myself a little time, and I'm going to change this to a plus 2 because it was minus a negative. So y minus 1 equals negative 5x minus 10. And then I can move the 1 over. Y equals negative 5x minus 9. That's slope intercept form. Or I can move the negative 5x to the left and have 5x plus y equals negative 9, and that would be my standard form. And then one more example of this. We have a line that passes through the point 2, 3. That's my x1, y1. But notice here that the slope is undefined. Now, if you remember in a previous video, we talked about how an undefined slope is a vertical line. So let's think about this. A vertical line that goes through the point 2, 3 does not have a y-intercept, and therefore can't be written in my typical form because all of the x values are the same. Therefore, we have x equals, well, what is x equal to here? X equals to 2. So the key there is that since it's an undefined slope, it's a vertical line. So the equation is x equals whatever all of my x values are. In this case, all of my x values would be 2.